Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Today the 28th of April of 2020 for your Divine Spread. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing and subscribing everyone. I'd also like to thank you all for the concern about yesterday. Yes, something did happen for me that was quite shocking, something unbelievable. It is a health matter, but there's a lot more to it. I just want you all to know that whatever will be either surprising you or shocking you, I don't think it's by chance that I actually put the word shocking first and then surprising. So I want to leave it at that, as we know that all changes, important changes that we're going through in our life, are for our highest good or the people around us. So you need to understand that everything takes time to sink in, to understand, and try and have a look at the reason behind your shock or your suspense or your surprise. Okay, so thank you so much for, as I was saying, your support. Let's look at your message today. What are we dealing with today, dear Spirit? What's the Karma Dharma position? And we have the High Priestess. Yeah. So the High Priestess, we know she holds on to secrets. The High Priestess is also the Moon Goddess. She's got very strong psychic ability. So she may sense her way through the illusion, as we've got the moon on top of her. She's all about the moon, isn't she? So we're running on our intuition at this time as things are slowly unfolding. Now, about the astrology, Mercury is coming up to Uranus now. The sun has passed over Uranus yesterday, so now Mercury in the next couple of days will be communicating about what was surprising, shocking. There'll be more communication about it. Now, it does have a lot to do, of course, with our values. That's where these transits are happening, in the sign of Taurus. So the High Priestess can be very spiritual. A lot of you that like this divine spread are very spiritual. It looks as though you are open to the divine messages. So I do hope that you appreciate that these readings of mine, I don't concentrate only on love. I do speak of what stands out to me, but I'm reading the general energies, everyone. So if you are more interested in love and more details, please watch my love readings. I do have a fair few. So let's see today, please Spirit, the 28th of April of 2020. Happy birthday to those of you Taurians that are April born. Let's see what's going on in the foundation position. And we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is some sort of a love union, but it's also an agreement. This is some sort of a bond. Okay, it doesn't have to be only romantic. Could be love. So this reading is stemming from a companionship, a soulmate connection, but as well as that, two people that are coming together to celebrate some sort of an agreement. Let's see what's hidden. We have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a commitment. Again, Taurus about values, very spiritual. We've got a very strong spiritual union here. Whether it's romantic or not, both people are on the same page. Now we know that the Hierophant can be things to do with faith, family, commitments, doing things in the integral way. But this can also speak of restrictions as well, and because we know fives are always about conflict, but we know that after the conflict comes the balance. So the Hierophant is saying, keep the faith, okay, as we're, even our beliefs in the near future, when the North and South nodes move into Gemini and Sagittarius, which will be hosting the South Node. The South Node is something very familiar, something to do with our beliefs in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. So I do feel that there, and I know that on a collective scale, humanity is becoming more spiritually inclined. So that is beautiful. And it's going to be interesting, as I said, Mercury meeting Uranus in the sign of Taurus, what that will be all about. Let's see in the recent past. And we have the Emperor. I do see very many similarities between the Emperor and the Hierophant. The Emperor speaks of stability, but he also speaks of having to put in the work. The Emperor works for the good of the whole, and he could be quite stern, quite controlling. He is a boss, he is a father. So this could be the blockages. If this is an energy for you, if this is a person, okay, doesn't have to be an Aries or a Taurus, but could be someone that is quite hot-blooded. As we know, he's quick-tempered, but he's also got a lot of responsibilities. So again, Saturnian, the lessons that are making us grow, mature. What's going on in the now? We've got the Ace of Cups, everyone. That is beautiful. The hand of God, the hand of Spirit is offering something to us, a new beginning. We've been having a lot of aces recently, a lot. Okay, this is a potential for growth where our emotions are concerned as this cup is overflowing. Let's see what is our goal. Where are we heading towards? And we've got the King of Swords, which is all about communication, everyone. Now, the King of Swords could be the same person as the Emperor. I do see many similarities. If you're dealing with an Aquarian, the archetype of Aquarius, nevertheless, this is someone who is outspoken, someone who will blurt out. They will speak about what they're feeling, even though they're not showing emotions. So what I'm thinking is, if you've been dealing with someone that was, because we've got fire and air here, which can be someone quite quick-tempered, quick to blurt out information. The Emperor could also be someone who is holding back on information, but the now is that the Ace is here, the Ace of Cups. Could this mean that there is a gift here of communication? And also the King of Swords, we know, could be a surgeon, could be a solicitor, or it could be a romantic partner, a family member who will tell you the truth, who will open up and communicate, as there have been secrets withheld. Now, this is a card of perception, of course. And he's holding that Ace of Swords, which is all about clarity. It could also mean severing ties with whatever has been restrictive. We've got two cards of restrictions here. Let's see in the now position. So I'm going to say Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra here. I usually see the King of Swords as Aquarian. Okay, this could also be an ingenious idea, something that is quite unique, quite revolutionary, quite futuristic. Let's see in the action and advice. And we've got the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here we go. Many people here. For some of you, this could be, of course, the cup is here. The truth is coming out. The King of Cups is someone who is open-hearted, someone who is ready to communicate about their emotions, to share their feelings. The King of Cups is someone that is usually quite sacrificial, as they give a lot. Many times he can be, because I'm not reading reversals, I feel as though for some of you this could be the same person. The Emperor could be an energy, could be an archetype, as we've got the two kings here that are on the same level. Okay, now you could be dealing with two different people. Okay, some of you may have a commitment with one of these fellas here. And the Two of Cups, this is a 2, right? We've got the Ace, which means something new is beginning. So this is like, because we start off with the 2 and then we go to the Ace, this is, I feel as though it's something that's coming back around. So let's see what the, something coming back around for some of you. as the 2 is here. So this may have been the connection, but this could be the initial start of the relationship for those of you that are looking at love. Let's see what the outcome is, everyone. And we have the Queen of Cups. So yes, this is a soulmate connection. It is the King of Cups that you are more than likely connecting to, for those of you that are dealing with 2 different people. Okay. Queen of Cups, again, very strong intuition. She is the minor arcana of the High Priestess. The secrets that have been withheld, you may have also been, because there is a strong intuitive connection here, a very spiritual connection. I feel that this is something that is meant to be. This is written in the stars. And, you know, you may have been with this lockdown. You may have had to communicate through the divine, through your spiritual self, as I do feel this is a very, very strong connection. Now, for those of you that have been trusting your intuition, maybe even holding back on your feelings, your emotions, I think that this will be the reciprocity, maybe the conversation, which can be the pleasant surprise that you've been dreaming about. Let's see what is in the divine position, everyone. And we've got the Page of Cups. So we've got the mother, the father, and the child. For some of you, this could be, of course, a family situation, a family reunion. For those of you maybe that have been, you know, if you've been in a relationship where your long-term relationship has been going through a restart, this could be the apology or even the offer of, let's try it and do this again. As Venus is still in shadow, she will be moving into retrograde mode around the 12th or 13th of May, depending on where you are, in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication, right? It's not holding back. It's also about collaborating. We know that the Page of Cups is Piscean energy. Pisces is all about maybe even things that are hidden. We can't see the House of Pisces. We know the House of Pisces is also hidden enemies. For those of you that have been trying to get out, break free from something that has been quite restrictive, you've got the power to do it here. This could also mean that if you've been trying to rid yourself of something that was very harsh in your life, maybe even that third person, whether it was a committed relationship, okay, or not, or just an outsider where family is concerned, they may be trying to come back to apologize. So I don't know if you will be accepting, but we know that this is coming out of the blue. It's unexpected, the Page of Cups. Let's see. And we've got the Ten of Wands, which is a cycle ending. Yes, it's been burdensome. It's been heavy. Okay, someone's been carrying all the weight, but this is the end to the hardship here. Let's see what's beneath that. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So what this is saying to me, Eight of Pentacles is all about work. Yes, this could be a work situation as well. As we've got the Emperor here, he is the boss. And you could be working in a corporate environment. Of course, it doesn't mean you have to be working there. You could be working from home. Nevertheless, in a corporate environment. Okay, and this could be something that's coming in that's going to make you very happy. And this is probably more than likely something that you've been hoping for. You've been working very hard towards that. This could be a promotion as well. So let's see what's beneath the Eight. Another Eight. Beneath that Eight of Pentacles is the Eight of Wands. This is quickly trying to put in, you're trying to create quickly. You've been working hard at it. Okay? Dotting your I's, crossing your T's, at work or working on something that's been really heavy for you. Yes. But we know that tens turn into the Ace. So let's take more cards. Let's take more cards and see what else is going on here. Let's look at the High Priestess. She is a number 2. Okay, twos are all about balance, equilibrium. Two's company, three's a crowd. We do have 4 characters actually here. Doesn't have to be 4. As I said, the Emperor could be the archetype or the role that your person, here we've got your person in 2 different lights, okay, 2 different energies, as the King of Swords is in the position of where we're heading to. So what you've been working on is trying to find the truth. Now, if we look at it from the opposite side, it looks as though someone that was very buckled up, not able to speak, is now ready to, as I said, blurt out their truth. Okay? Let's look at the High Priestess. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is someone that is not happy, not able to accept an offer. They're more looking at something else, something that made them happy at some point. But everyone, this is the Ace of Cups that is right here. As I said before, something could be coming back around. So let's have a look. Let's take another card on this High Priestess here in the Karma Dharma position. There's another ace, everyone. There is the clarity. And for those of you that haven't been able to accept this cup in the past, if you've had something that was weighing you down, it may have been a family situation, anything to do with what makes you feel secure emotionally, you've probably seen the truth. You either will be severing ties with what's been weighing you down. Don't forget that the Ten of Wands also turns into the Ace. Okay? And this will be the communication, the beginning. Let's take another card. Let's take another card on the general energy I want to look at now, that Ten of Wands. And we have the King of Pentacles, everyone. We've got 3 kings and an emperor. That is incredible. And I'm going to reference back to, I don't quite remember the date. We had the same thing. We had the emperor and we had 3 kings. I'm just trying to remember which deck I was using. King of Pentacles would be a Taurus. I was going to say Aquarius, everyone. They could have Aquarius, moon, rising, if it is the same person. Yes, it could be the same person in 3 different moments, as we all have all the archetypes within us. The King of Pentacles is someone that's very hardworking, very dependable. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I can't quite remember. I may just check it out for you and put the link in the description box below. We'll see. So it's been very heavy for this King of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles is someone who deals with money. This is another boss. This is the mature king, as he usually comes as the last king. He's someone that is very grounded. We know that pentacles are very tangible. They're physical. They're reality. So that's why he comes as the last king. So I feel that that is someone who has matured a lot through whatever these challenges are for them. Let me just show you the cards better. So on a collective scale, I'm going to say, as with whatever's going on with the COVID-19, I remember speaking about the leaders. There were a few leaders, and I remember that we had finished up with the King of Swords, where I was saying that there's going to be a meeting of the leaders, and the King of Swords, having him at the end of the reading, I would reference back to that as saying we're going to be hearing something about a truth, but also this is like clearing the slate. We know that the sword is all about cutting away things that are not worthy of being in our life. So let's see, what is this Two of Cups? Please, Spirit, what is this Two of Cups? And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is earth, so obviously Someone is looking at a situation and whether they could invest more time, more of what is important to them. So Pentacles can be value, can be physical, tangible, but they can also be our time, you know. Seven of Pentacles, again, it's a card of conflict, but someone is taking their time here with that 7. Let's look at the Hierophant. We know that also the Hierophant can be family, so the restrictions may have involved other members of the family. Anything to do with your heritage as well, your upbringing, your childhood conditioning. Let's see. We've got the 8 of Wands. So this is quick communication and a quick change after being at the 5 here, after being in a sense of conflict. For those of you that have been waiting for movement, as we know that there has been a lot of stagnancy here with this 8 of Wands, it does say there is quick messages coming through. We know that 8 of Wands could also mean just physical movement as well. But we know that with the lockdown, this is practically impossible. So this is more about what is communicating through social media. Okay, there is a lot of passion. There's also a lot of emotion here. It's an emotional bond, but it is also being held up by fire, the desire to be in a divine union, I see here. What is the Emperor? And we've got 8 of Swords. Yes, a lot of worries, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sleepless nights, as the Emperor has got his plate full. A lot to deal with. So this is someone, if this is someone around you, this is someone that hasn't been having good sleep, as they've got so much on their mind. We do have the King of Swords and the Emperor here. I do usually see the Emperor as fire or air. Usually. Let's look at that Ace of Cups. Now the restrictions here, we've got the King of Swords holding that Ace of Swords as well as the Ace of Swords here. So again, that leads us to some sort of a cycle. Okay, as we know, the 9 of Swords is all about stress. So much stress that it's stress, anxiety, all these things come from worry, depression. This lockdown is not helping anyone, people, and we're starting to ask for our freedom. Slowly, I feel there's a rumbling, you know, at our surface, at our foundation, and I feel that there is a sense of anger as well. Let's see what this Ace of Cups is all about. And we have the Queen of Swords. Wow. Wow, everyone. We have 2 couples now. We've actually got 3 couples, people. We've got the spiritually inclined couple, the High Priestess and the High Priest. Queen of Swords. Okay, I usually see Queen of Swords as a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Could also be Virgo. I also see Virgo as the Queen of Swords. This is a conversation here. And it can be a difficult conversation, as these 2 characters here, they're clearing the air. Whether this is a divorce, a separation, just being truthful, as with the High Priestess, we know it's all about secrets. And of course, this could be another side to this Queen of Cups. Okay, you all know what the story is, your own personal story. Now, what is missing here, obviously, we've got 2 couples, okay, but we've got the King of Pentacles, who is, we don't have his partner, so that's quite interesting here for me to see. I'm going to take a few more cards. Let's see what else we get from here. As the the King of Pentacles, who is someone that's, someone that's not here for fun. They're here to, they're here for long term. So let's see. What's this Queen of Cups all about, please, Spirit? What's this Queen of Cups? And we have the Page of Pentacles. Interesting, as this is a pentacle, so we know that the Page of Pentacles is a beginning. This is someone that is studying a situation, looking at the long term. So this could be, again, it could be a message that's coming through. Okay, a message could be from this King of Pentacles. Someone who, as I said, holds a lot of importance where their monetary comforts are concerned, but also someone who is looking at what is it valuable to them. Let's look at that King of Swords here in the, oh wow, in the position of what's on our mind. We've got the Two of Swords. So yes, Two of Swords is a choice. Now, looking at the sword that also the King of Swords is holding, that's 3 swords. So I do feel that this is where the disconnect is. As I said before, some of you are making a choice between 2 different people. Okay, as we know that the King of Swords is completely opposite to the King of Cups. Let's see. I did say that the King of Swords could be someone that's coming to apologize. And will you be accepting that apology? Or if it isn't the King of Swords apologizing, then this is this Ace of Cups, which is probably something that was also offered in the past. The Queen of Swords now is making space for that Ace of Cups in her life. So this could be a new offer or an offer that's coming back around. Let's look at this King of Cups. And we have the Ten of Cups, everyone. So what is interesting is that the King of Cups is looking at something very stable. They want to feel their emotions. They want to have a happy family. They want, maybe this is someone that has got a vision of the future with this Ten of Cups. Okay, what's interesting is that there is the Ten of Cups with the King of Cups, and there's the Ten of Wands with the King of Pentacles. So we know that the King of Pentacles, as I said, is someone that puts more worth in what they own. Here, the importance of the King of Cups is filling up those cups and being emotionally fulfilled. And they are sitting together. So interesting. As we know that the King of Pentacles is sitting on the Ten of Wands, which is all about work, creativity, burden, yes, responsibilities. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. What's that about? And we've got the Ace of Wands, everyone. Another ace. This is crazy. We have 3 aces now. As I was saying before, this connection is not only based in emotions, but there's also a strong passion and moving towards that. Again, another potential, another gift. There are many gifts in our lives. Let's try and see things from that perspective, as we know that feeling optimistic and positive about the future will bring that. When we say, when we are burdened by feeling as though we're not good enough, or sending out that negative message to the divine and saying, I will never be happy. Well, that's what is stopping you. That's what's blocking you. I want to have another look at that Nine of Swords, which is with the Emperor in the recent past. And we have the Judgment card, which is someone maybe who it may have been very judgmental in the past. We know that this is the card of Pluto and Scorpio, so this is a wake-up call here for this Emperor. As an archetype, whatever has been restrictive, it's coming back around, as I do have this card that speaks to me and says that help is on its way. This is Archangel Michael. But not only that, this is the resurrection of something that you thought, or maybe this Emperor thought had died, had finished in the recent past. Wow, 6 of Pentacles, everyone. I was going to take the Queen of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles could be a divorce, or it could be putting all our cards up on the table and communicating truthfully. Let's take one more card on the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords says to me, and what I get from this is that because the Page of Pentacles is here, and the page is only something that he's studying, looking at for the future, we know that Earth is very slow moving. So I'm going to say that what you don't see, yes, I can understand that you are fearful of, but know that this is only a perception. This is an imprisonment that has been holding you back. Some of you have not been trusting your intuition, and it's time to do that, as this message coming through could also be what you've been waiting for, and this could be what's taking the ropes off you, what's opening up this Eight of Swords, okay? This Eight of Swords is being severed with. It's leaving the past. We know that these restrictions are falling off as the Judgment card, which is Scorpio, Pluto. Pluto does speak of resurrection. It speaks of, connecting very deeply. Let's have one more card on this Eight of Swords, everyone. And we've got the Six of Wands. So this is saying that let go of the ego. You may have been dealing with someone that had a very strong ego, yes. Okay, now the ego card does ring Leo for me as well. We've got Scorpio here. We've got Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. I did mention Aquarius. They are the four fixed signs, as I've mentioned in a past reading recently. I want to take one more card on this Ace of Swords, everyone. Now, you may be dealing with someone that is very successful in what they do. Okay, looks as though this King of Pentacles is someone that is very business-minded. Okay. This could also speak of difficulties where monetary issues are concerned. You could have the support, as this is a restart. Remember, here is the Ace. Here is the Ace. So this, I do see the Page of Cups as help coming through unexpectedly in whatever you're dealing with. Let's take one more card on that Ace of Swords. And we've got the Devil. Wow. Wow, everyone. Severing ties with the Devil. Severing ties with restrictive energy, Saturnian energy, seeing the truth after all those fears, things that have been hidden, things that have been very dark. And I'm going to say that this is also a card of obsession, okay? Obsessing with something. And it's what I love about the Ace of Swords here is that I have spoken about cycles, okay? As we know, the moon has its own cycles as well. The Devil here with this Ace of Swords is saying that we've got the power now to have the clarity and cut through, sever this dark energy here, which is also Pluto and Saturn together. So one very important message is whatever's been tough, whatever you've been going over and over again with, you've been in a difficult cycle. I do feel as though there is a breaking free from that. And of course the Devil says that the Devil is very, it's a physical, it is Capricorn, right? It's the energy of Capricorn. So Capricorn is the hard work. The hard work is providing a new, stable, a new beginning, yes. But it's also leaving, because we know Saturnian matters can be very karmic. Leaving a karmic, severing ties with a karmic situation of the past. Letting go of fears, as well as we've got the Six of Wands here, and this is that you've got, this card says that you've got the ability to manifest. You've got the ability to succeed with whatever has been imprisoning you, keeping you back, and that has been bringing all those dark thoughts to your mind. And also I'm going to say that with the High Priestess, because she is very spiritual, I do feel that a lot of you may be also receiving the messages from Spirit and saying that you need to trust that what is best for you will be provided to you from the highest good. Okay? All right, I want to take a few handwritten cards now. And I'm going to say that the Devil, the Emperor, and the Hierophant together, very similar cards for me. Doesn't mean for all of you that the Emperor is the devil. He may have those burdens, those responsibilities that are dark for him. He may have gotten himself stuck in a cycle that he couldn't get himself out of. And that's why he was not open emotionally. He may have been in a narcissistic relationship. He may also be, for others of you, he may be the narcissist. So it can go either way. Let's have a look. I'm going to take 3 cards only, as we have a lot of people here, and I want you to take the message that is important for you. I'm going to take just 3. And we've got win or lose. I'm going to take the chance on love, or chance at the casino. So this is someone that's ready to take a gamble, make their choice without having the clarity. Okay? This is a number 2. Someone is looking to balance out their life, to find equilibrium. I couldn't stay with you because I felt as though I was suffocating. I want to be free. This is someone that is breaking free from a relationship that was very suffocating. If not a relationship, a situation. And let's take another card. This is my truth. Take another card. And this is right on top of that Ace of Swords. What is their truth? Now, these messages may not resonate for everyone, but we'll see. I will climb any mountain. I will swim any river to be with you. Come to me. Okay, that is their truth. Now, what's interesting is that I will climb any mountain. That's the Capricorn energy. Someone is willing. They've got the strength of the mountain goat to climb that mountain and get to the peak, okay? Get to what they desire, because the Devil card is also a very strong desire, as you can see, even with this Ace of Wands. All right, everyone, let's take a message from Spirit for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being supportive. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. And we have Animal Kingdom. Let's read this. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So that is saying to me, of course, connect with the animals, connect with your pets. We know that they feel, we know that they communicate with us in different ways. They obviously cannot speak to us, but this is a strong connection. So look for signs, look out for signs. Now, animals also need loving, nurturing. So this is also saying to me that be that guiding light for those, and be supportive as they give unconditionally. They give unconditional love to us, and we should take that example from them and provide that towards others. Okay, so that's the message today. Thank you so much, everyone. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, many blessings. God willing, I will see you tomorrow.